Today I received this mold from Amazon that I ordered. It's a skull mold. It's pretty thick and sturdy. It's for ice. But I'm gonna try it for resin. It has these deep indentations in the inside where the eyes and the mouth are. Really detailed. Here's the top, and once you put it together, you'll pour the resin into this hole. You put it together just like this. And you'll pour the resin into this hole. There you go. Here's my red. I'm going to go ahead and mix it together. It's going to go in one. I'm going to see what other kind of embellishment type things I can put in with it. It's still clear, so I'm hoping it will still come out clear. So I guess we'll see. Here I have already mixed my glitter into my resin. I want to add these little metal beads. I'm not sure if they're going to float or sink, so I'm going to pour a little bit in here and stir them around and kind of see what happens. So I'm going to show you another look at the beads. Here's the beads. I actually got these out of a slime kit. And I got this black glitter. This is the glitter that I used. I'm just going to stir this around. As I'm pouring this in, I realized that there are beads. I don't know if you can see them, but they all pretty much went to the bottom. So I'm pretty sure that the beads are going to sink to the bottom as they sit there for a little bit. Okay, so here's my red, and one thing I thought was pretty funny as I was pouring this was that my red paint didn't mix up very good in my resin, so now it looks like coagulated blood. So yeah. Okay, these have cured for 24 hours. I'm going to go ahead and take this apart. And right away I can see I should have came back and filled these in more. So it has a little hole in the back where it settled. Gonna have to do something with that. Here's the red skull. Here's the clear one with the metal beads. They did sink to the bottom, like I thought they might. Here's one I made with the extra resin I had. Again, the beads sunk to the bottom. I think next time I'm just going to make the whole face with these beads and then pour the resin over it, so the whole face is metallic. Okay, so here's all the pieces. I'm not done. I'm going to do something with the back. I don't like the backs of the head, so here I have cut out some pictures. I'm going to use my glue and I'm going to super glue them in the back of these heads. I sanded the back of the skull heads down before I did this, so it'd be nice and smooth on the back. So I went and placed my super glue in there, and I got too much, so I'm going to dump a little bit of it out. I'm going to gently place this in here. I don't want the super glue to go over my picture because it will gob up and it won't be clear anymore. It'll just have like little gobs of super glue stuck on the outside. So you just want to push it down really lightly. Just enough so that it sticks, so that there won't be any bubbles when you pour the resin into the hole. Okay, we're going to let this super glue dry before we add the white glue. Here I'm adding the white glue. It's just Elmer's craft glue, and I want to put a bunch of it on here. I want to make sure I get all those cracks between the picture and the skull to be filled with glue. Now I'm going to do my red skull. I'm just going to repeat the same process real quick. super glue has dried all the way, then you can go ahead and put your UV resin right on top of the picture. Once you have your UV resin in place, you're going to want to go ahead and cure it using your UV lamp. Once it's cured, it should look a little something like this. I wanted the eyes to stand out a little bit more, so I grabbed some black glitter. I'm just gonna put some into the eyes right here. After I'm done with this, I go ahead and cure it before I move on to the next eye to avoid it from spilling over the sides. You want to go ahead and just do the same thing to the other eye. Here I am just adding more glitter and more resin. I wanted to make the eyes just a bit darker. I want all the glitter to be submerged, so I'm going to go ahead and just stir this around until everything is covered with resin. Here's the other side. Again, I'm just going to add more glitter and a little bit more UV resin. Then I'm going to stir it up and put it under my lamp. Here's the other eye. I'm just going to repeat the process and add more glitter and UV resin. I forgot about the nose, so I'm going to go ahead and add the glitter and the resin to the nose as well. Here I'm going to be making the glitter that I want to go around the picture on the back of the skull. For the clear skull with the black glitter, I'm going to use this silver glitter to go around the picture. I'm just going to dump this in here and stir it around. I don't really have a good tool for this part, so I'm going to attempt to use my popsicle stick to kind of like, I guess, gob it on there. This part was a little bit difficult. I had to put a little bit on and then use my UV lamp and then put a little bit more on again and then use my UV lamp and so on. It just wants to drip over the side, so you want to be very cautious when you're putting this on. Here's the clear one with the black glitter. This is the finished product, and here's the picture on the back. Turned out pretty good. Here's the red skull. It was done using the same technique as the first skull, only I used red glitter. Once you're done, they should look something like this. They make good decorations for your car, your keychain, or your backpack.